Alright guys, welcome back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we are going to be looking at the new V-Jump scans, courtesy of, as you can see here, by Dokkan. Now the V-Jump scans basically, kind of like in a nutshell, are teasing the EZA for the LR Tech Goku and Frieza, as well as EZAs for the 6th anniversary units, and over here I have them all pulled up. We have the free-to-play Tien and Master Roshi, the free-to-play Android 18 and Krillin, the free-to-play Master Roshi, not the free-to-play, but the LR Goku and Frieza, and then the free-to-play UI Sign Goku. Now, I think it's a fair thing to say, just like Dokkan says down here, it's fair speculation, but it's possible that some of them don't get EZAs. Though, I do think it's guaranteed that Master Roshi and Tien, as well as Android 18 and Krillin, and this Master Roshi are going to get an EZA, because in the 5th year anniversary, you know, Kid Broly and Ba, and then Kid Vegeta and Raditz all got EZAs. They were the 2 free-to-play units, and of course, Tien and Roshi, and then 18 and Krillin are the free-to-play units for the 6th year anniversary, and then LR Zamasu Goku, the free-to-play LR, also got an EZA. So I think it's highly likely that these 3 units in particular are going to get their EZA. It is basically outright stated that this unit is going to get an EZA, which we'll get to in a bit, but the only unit that might not get it is just this UI Sign Goku. So basically in this video, what I wanted to do was kind of go over the units in general, kind of give you the details or like the things that are going to be guaranteed, and then talk about what they could do to their passives and how they could really impact, you know, the teams that they're running on. Alright, so first off, Roshi and Tien, Earthlings, this is going to become Earthlings 3 key 77% to stats, and then their super attack is they just lower attack and defense. Now what I would like them to do with their super attack, just to make them a little bit more, you know, viable in, you know, some of the teams that they're on, you know like Earthlings, Tournament of Power, Reps of Universe 7, or Universal Survival Saga, not Tournament of Power, you know, Joint Forces, Battle of Wits, is make this that they greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn and then lower it, or just raise attack and defense, because again, I think that these new free-to-play characters should have that ability to, you know, be very, very good defensively. Obviously, maybe not like, you know, like 200k defense plus, but, you know, maybe around the 150k range, just so that they're able to be run on some of these teams, but of course not too broken to the point where it's just like, you know, this is a must, you know, like 300k defense Tien and Roshi, you know. So something not too ridiculous, but something just enough to make it so that they're worth getting their EZA and grinding out. So they get 40% attack and defense, and an extra 40% attack and defense with each attack received. I think this is a great effect, but let's buff their start of turn attack and defense. I think they should just go with the straight up 100% attack and defense, and then make this 50% attack and defense. So they need to get hit a total of 5 times to get their extra 50% attack and defense, and then in total them have 150% attack and defense, because again, they are a free-to-play unit, so their stats aren't the best. I mean, under 7k defense is not going to be the greatest, but again, with their EZA and their stats boost, hopefully, again, they do decide to beef them up a bit, and then make maybe help make them raise attack and defense in order to, you know, make them a little bit better. And then their passive, you know, their support type ability is very good already, but just to make it even more better, make this 2 key and then 30% to attack and defense would all that they would need to do. Because again, if you factor in links, Brainiacs gives defense, Tough as Nails gives defense and damage reduction at level 10. Cold Judgment gives defense, Solid Support, oh, it does not give defense, but it lowers enemy defense, which is kind of useless if you think about it, but it is what it is. And they do have some, you know, decent attack links, you know, like Shattering the Limit also gives attack and defense, so there you go. And then Experienced Fighters is just a straight up attack link, and then Tournament of Power, very, very good link at level 10, 3 key and 7% attack and defense. So, you know, that's all that they would have to do this Tien. They would have to do to this Tien and Roshi. Again, I'm purposely kind of like overshooting here, because I mean, I don't know if they're gonna make them, you know, like as good as like I'm kind of, you know, building them. But hopefully they do that, just because, again, I think, free-to-play units nowadays, with how hard, Extreme Super Battle Road is and all the new difficult content in the game, free-to-play units really do deserve to be very, very good. And then 18 and Krillin. So they're joined forces 3 key, and it's going to be 77% to stats after their Easy A. They raise attack. I would love to see this be raise attack and defense, so they could be the defensive stacker in the team, and then maybe, stun, seal, something else. And then their passive changes physical to int key spheres. I think this is already a very good effect, but they should buff it even more and change it from just physical to maybe physical and like a random, key sphere also. So like maybe one turn it's physical in AGL, another turn it's like physical in tech, really kind of switch it up, change it up into something different. And then they should change it not just to int key spheres, but also to rainbow key spheres. And the reason for that is because hopefully the Dokkan Wiki doesn't take forever to load, but it is specifically for this unit, as well as another one. It's for, please appear here. Good lord. It's for, here we go. It's for Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta. Again, this unit, they need rainbow key spheres, so I think making the Android 18 and Krillin a rainbow orb changer, as well as an int type rainbow orb changer, would be very good. And I believe this 17 and Frieza also need rainbow key spheres, if I'm not mistaken. Get rid of that. And let me quickly check. I don't think... Okay, so they don't need it. So it's going to be the other Android 17 unit. So it's going to be this LR, I think, gets extra, I believe it is damage reduction, and then crit chance with rainbow key spheres. Yeah, so they get an extra 2 key spheres obtained when and chance of performing a critical hit, plus 7% per rainbow key sphere obtained. Alright. So they don't get damage reduction, but they do get an extra chance to crit per rainbow key sphere. So again, making that 17, oh, not that 17, but that 18 and Krillin a rainbow orb changer, and the fact that the LR is also int really, really helps them out. And I'm going to come back real quick because there's an annoying little alarm playing in the back. And we're back. Alright. So yeah, I think making them an int and rainbow orb changer would work really well with, of course, the new LR Android 17. And then launches an additional super attack with 6 or more int key spheres obtained. Change this to 4 just to make it a little bit more accessible to the normal player. And then attack and defense plus 20% up to, with each attack performed up to 100%. Buff this up to maybe 120%, as well as some damage reduction on the side. So maybe 40% damage reduction. Again, I don't want to go too crazy with them, so maybe just do 40% damage reduction as well. And then again, going back to their links, their links are very solid. Cold Judgment, Brainiacs, solid support. So they're going to share all of that with the Tien and Master Roshi. I mean, they're sharing Experienced Fighters, Cold Judgment, Brainiac, solid support. So they're sharing everything except Courage, because Master Roshi and Tien, they have Tough as Nails. Alright, so again, do all of that and then make this unit really good, an actual runnable unit, because then you can pair this unit with the AGL Krillin, who again gets an extra 120% attack and defense if there's an Android 18 on the same rotation as him. So again, making this a really, really, not broken, but just really solid free-to-play card would be absolutely amazing. And then Master Roshi. So Master Roshi, again, is one of those units that already is super good. He really doesn't need an easy A. I've been using him a lot I've gotten him to like 4.27 million already, like non-easy aid. So again, Master Roshi with an easy aid is going to be absolutely disgusting. So his leader skill, Turtle School, would then I believe be 3 key and 100% to stats. But let me quickly pull up. I think you guys can hear that. Dokkan, not now, that's loud. Let me pull up Zamasu Goku. Okay, so he's Time Traveler's 3 key 100%, so Master Roshi is going to be 100% to Turtle School. I should really lower down that volume, jeez. So yeah, and then for his super attack effects, I need to not slur my words. I think what they should do is keep the massively raised attack, but also put defense on there. Again, without support, Master Roshi's at around 120k, so why not just make him, you know, even more defensive oriented and just stack, you know, his defense by 100-fold. So after that, he'd be at like 200k defense or 240k defense. So again, I feel like with this LR Master Roshi, they should just go all out. Like honestly, like forget about balance, because they've already released Turles, UI Goku, Evolution Blue Vegeta. You know, they don't care about balance in this game. So yeah, just go all out, give him that massively raises attack and defense, and then keep the high chance. The high chance can stay of stunning. It's already very, very good as it is. And then raises attack by 628% for 1 turn. That's his 18 key. Again, just don't change that. Leave that as it is. It's already a super powerful effect. There's really nothing else that they could do with it. Passive, 100% defense and a medium chance of evading enemies' attacks, including super attack. Now, I would just change the defense. Make it so that he gets 120% defense, because the medium chance of evading, which is a 30% chance, activates pretty frequently when I use him. Like, I think I've got it on video when I showcased him, but he actually does consistently dodge. Like, he can dodge like 3 times in a row. It's actually not that hard to get. So, keep that as well. Turtle School, make that 3 key 40% to attack and defense. Just screw it, make it all busted like no one cares. When HP is 50% or less, again, that's just the revival mechanic, so that just stays the same. But again, the first part of his passive, just increase those numbers a little bit, and then Roshi's fine. And then for super attack effect, again, just make it so that he also raises defense on his 12 key massively. And again, that's all you really need for this Master Roshi, because again, he's already very good. And then links, you know, Brainiac's defense, Shattering the Limit defense, as well as attack, Tournament of Power, same thing, Turtle School, 2 key 20% attack and defense. Wait, do any of these guys have Turtle School? So none of them have Turtle School, but if you can get that Turtle School link, again, that's 2 key 20% attack and defense. That's like a mini version of Big Bad Bosses, but instead of that extra 5% attack and defense, they get key. So that's pretty good. And then, of course, his active skill, again, that's not going to change. That's going to stay the same. But again, that's all they have to do to Master Roshi. And then, I don't know if you guys can hear, but my computer's making that weird whizzing noise again. It's just like shooting air out of itself, so that's fun. And then LR Goku and Frieza. Not a lot needs to be said. I mean, they still have one of the best leader skills in the game. 3 key, 177% stats. No other unit has ever bested them in terms of leader skill. So, again, they don't need to buff that. Just keep that the same. Except make it tech type 3 key and then 120 or 130% to stats, just to, you know, why not? You know, honestly, at this point, like, why not? Alright, so his super attack effects, he lowers attack 12 key, lowers attack and defense 18 key. Very simple, just make it that he raises attack and defense on 12 key, and then he greatly raises attack and defense on 18 key. That's all they have to do, slap that onto him and he's good. Passive, 77% attack and defense when attacking. Slap it on, make it 100% attack and defense when he's supering. Done. Plus an additional 77% attack when performing an ultra super attack. Keep that. And then plus an additional 77% attack when target is in attack down status. Keep that the same, just make it so that he gets the attack when the person is in defense down status as well. Because again, you could just basically run... Actually... Which link is it that lowers? I believe it's... Which one lowers it? I think it's on Tien and Roshi. Where is it? Oh, it's solid support. There you go. Just run a rotation with 50% support tech Tien. And then the Master Roshi and Tien activate solid support. Lower the enemy's defense passively. And then there you go. LR Goku and Frieza can absolutely demolish because they also have solid support. So there you go. It works out. All right. And then they have a really great link set over in a flash, shocking speed, tournament of power. So in terms of key, they're not going to struggle. And then again, that's all you really need to do to this LR. I mean, they're going to hit it. I mean, they're going to hit even harder. I mean, there's really no, like, you know, putting it differently. They're going to hit very hard. You know, they still hit very hard. They're almost at 14k defense, so, you know, pretty good. And they're going to be super attack 25 out of 25, so they're going to hit very, very hard, to say the least. Now, this UI signed Goku. All right. Universal Survival Saga, make that 3 key 77% to stats. There you go, done. Super attack, the Kamehameha, make it so that he is a stacker, just because, again, even if they make him, you know, like, greatly raise attack and defense, he's really not going to be that good. So make him a defensive stacker is what I would say. Passive, honestly, dude, his passive is small as frick. So make it 120% attack and defense, plus a 50% chance to evade, and then Universal Survival Saga category allies 3 key and 30% to attack and defense. That's all you need to do. Boom, he stacks, dodge, good attack and defense at the start of turn. That's all he needs, and he's done. Because he's got a very good link set, actually. He has First Awaken, which he can share with the Int UI signed Goku. But again, you can't run 2 characters of the same type, so never mind. He's got Godly Power, Experienced Fighters, Prepared for Battle, Kamehameha, Tournament of Power. So he's going to get a little bit of defense from, you know, Tournament of Power at level 10 links. First Awaken, if you can get another unit who has that. Prepared for Battle, and then Shattering the Limit as well. So again, that's all they really need to do to this Goku. I would say that they should focus more on this Goku, just because, again, he's like the free-to-play version of you know, the UI signed Goku, so not a lot of people probably have the LR, so I think making him very attainable is very, very good, and making him actually, you know, decent and runnable would also be a very, very solid thing. So anyways, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Again, those are my ideas based off of what V-Jump, again, courtesy of Air Dokkan, huge shout-outs to him. Again, that's what I think that they should do, and I'll see you guys next time.